Right, Simon, Alex. Where do we start? Tell me what you thought of the performance.
Absolutely. Slav, what I'll say, mate, we sacked Jose Mourinho for that. I mean, I said keep Jose Mourinho until the end of the season. Give him to the end of the season and let's see what he can do in that final. I mean, if one man can do it, Jose Mourinho could have done it a bit better today. Do you know what I mean? The setup was wrong, the selection was wrong, and the whole thing was wrong today, absolutely. It was a diabolical performance, do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, mate, I think that's it now, mate. It's gone. The season's gone, mate. Absolutely.
Alex?
Joe, I have very obviously not been too happy with Mourinho managing the club. But even I was saying, keep him in for the season. Why not? There's literally nothing to lose apart from the cup final, which we know he is the specialist at. So why would you sack him before? I mean, I've heard it could be monies. If he won it, then we have to pay him a bigger payout. And that sums it up, really, if that is true. That sums it up, really, of this whole ownership. The thing is, though, is that as much as I want to, and people will try and put Ryan Mason on the bus, he's so inexperienced. Pep Guardiola had, 600 games? This is
not his fault, Ryan Mason.
It's not. But there were a lot of mistakes. There were a lot of mistakes in that lineup. How did Ndombele not even touch the pitch? Sissoko instead of Ndombele. Sissoko was the guy who let Laporte go for the goal. It screams experience. I'm not saying that's Ryan Mason's fault. Hopefully he's got a very long career ahead of him. Pick himself up. I really hope so because he's a lovely, lovely guy. We all know he is. But what a disappointment. This is a story every time. Every single time we don't show up for a cup final. Every time. I'm sick of it now because this ownership has failed. It's failed. We can't have Tottenham Hotspur in their 20-year ownership, 1 League Cup. It's not good enough. So, you know what? Give it to someone else now. You have to pass it on to someone else. Not necessarily, maybe the ownership, I don't know, they won't give it up easily, but different management in Charles Club, different recruitment. The recruitment's been poor for years. Not signing anyone in 2018 was criminal. I'm sorry. Simon?
Just going back what you said there, Slav. You can't blame Mason. Yeah, you can't blame Mason, but he can say no, Slav. He can say, I'm not picking Winks today. I'm not picking Sissoko and things like that. You know what I mean? So I'm not putting it on Mason, but he can say no. He's getting paid all that money still. I mean,
he's getting paid probably pennies, Ryan Mason.
But the thing is, he's still getting paid to do a job. You know what I mean? And he's picking Winks. Me personally, it's his mate. He's picking his mate. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, to what I'm going to say, Harry Kane's gone. What I saw at the end of the bent over, he's had it, mate. He's gone.
No, I mean, I think differently because he's got 3 years left on a contract, and who's going to come in for 200 million with Daniel Levy? Not a chance. They've already come out and said they're not going to spend their money. But you never know. You never know. Look, they might do, but I think they'd go. Why would you not go for Haaland, who's 8 years younger and probably a bit cheaper? But anyway, look, I'm not here to talk about Kane's future. Where do we go from here?
Where do we go from here? Oh, Jesus Christ! Well, the season's gone. The season's gone now. To me, I'll say just play about with the team now. I mean, just play about with the team for the rest of the 5 games left.
Top 4?
No, it's gone.
Top 4?
No.
What with this? I've been saying it all season. With this defence, are you kidding me?
Did you say that? You said that, Alex. I thought Dyer and Toby were good today.
I thought the defence wasn't the problem today.
Yeah, but Dyer was.
No,
it was the attack that was the problem.
I think consistently throughout the whole season, the attack, but we didn't have an attack. There wasn't. The closest we got was a Højbjerg miss pass, and I can't even remember a shot on target.
One, Lo Celso.
I can barely remember it, and one.
So to me, just carry on with Mason to the end of the season, and for me, it's got to be someone like Rodgers. I don't want Nagelsmann.
Why?
Nah, I don't like. I think he plays the same type of football like a Pochettino.
Yeah, but I'd love that.
Yeah, but he didn't win nothing. I want someone to come in and win. I know what you mean.
But what's Brendan Rodgers want other than his title in Celtic?
Yeah, but I like the way he plays and the way he's got Leicester going. I mean,
Leicester's squad is 10 times better than ours. I'm sorry, but it is. I think Nagelsmann's a genius, and he'll go on to be. There's a reason he's wanted by everyone.
The thing with Brendan Rodgers is his teams always fall apart at the end of the season. We see it at Liverpool, we see it at Leicester every season. I'm not sure it's the right appointment for us. I think Nagelsmann presents a new project completely. It means a lot of players like Kane and Son are going to go, and I think there's an acceptance we have to give to that. Of it's time to move on. We have to, as much as we all love Harry Kane. It's not fair. It's not fair.
I don't care about not fair. It's not my problem. I'm a Tottenham fan. I want him, and I want the best for my club. So I want Harry Kane to stay.
I know, and I agree with you.
I don't care about not fair.
I agree with you, and I'm a Tottenham fan, not Harry Kane fan. I'm not Harry Kane FC. But the thing is that if he asks for a move, he's going to become unhappy if we don't give it.
I don't care. He's the best player in Europe. Why would you? He's the best striker in Europe. What are you going to do? Bring in Vinicius on a permanent?
No, but I mean, he is irreplaceable.
Exactly.
He's 3 players in one. I mean, look at this heat map today. He's
I know,
in midfield at half time.
What I say, no players bigger than the club. I know Harry Kane is our best player.
No player's bigger than the club. We let Harry Kane go. We are done.
Yeah, but the thing is, with him, Kane is probably the best in the world at the minute. Yeah. Right? But if he's unhappy, as well, like I said, we can't keep someone unhappy at the club. Seriously. And hard it'll be to sell Harry Kane. Hard it'll be. We have to.
Fair enough. Look, for me, I wouldn't get rid of him even if someone offered 500 million.
No,
but
I agree with you. I do agree. I wouldn't get rid of him, but I think it comes a point where if a player does become that unhappy, you have to consider it for the right price. And Coutinho, for example, with Liverpool, I know it's a very different situation. He wasn't integral absolutely to that squad, but we need to get more players. And if it's true we have no money, then you've got to consider options.
yeah, no, you're not wrong.
Yeah, I totally agree.
So, obviously very disappointing. Jens, thank you very much for coming on.
Thank you.